You ever just finish your workout and then go to grab your bag and leave straight away? I used to do that all the time. You kill yourself with squats, bench press, all of that, and then walk out of the gym thinking that your body doesn't need anything else after that. But that's the problem. Most people think that the work ends when the workout ends as well. If you want real growth, if you want your body to actually use what you've been building in the gym, you need to have a post-workout routine as well. So in this video, I'll be showing you what a perfect post-workout routine actually looks like. I'll be going over the stretches that you need, what you need to be eating, and the habits that you also need to incorporate so that you can recover effectively. Because actually what you do after the gym actually determines how much you grow from the gym. Most guys think recovery is drinking a protein shake and scrolling on your phone after the gym. But that's not how it's done. If you're always sore, you are stiff, you're always drained after the gym, it's because you are not focusing on your recovery. I used to do that as well. I used to just go straight from the gym, not care about what I eat, don't stretch, don't focus on my recovery. And that's when my body showed me that I need to be focusing on my recovery. So here's exactly what I do after every gym session. It's simple, it's clean, it's effective. So step 1 is stretch right after training. Exactly, right after you training, right after you finish at the gym, you need to stretch. But it doesn't have to be that long. It doesn't have to be all these fancy things that people are doing. Just need to have a good stretch of 5 to 10 minutes, and that will actually help your body feel less stiff and less sore after the gym. Your muscles are full of tension and blood after every single workout, and stretching helps your body release that tension. If you skip this step, your body will pay for it in the long run when you are old and you are stiff and you can't move so nicely anymore. So step 2 is nutrition timing. When you train, your muscle uses your stored glycogen as energy. And what you do in the gym is your muscle actually tears. You're tearing the small muscle fibers in your muscle. That's what the gym does. And when you eat, that's when it gets repaired. That's when you add the nutrients that your body needs to build up those torn muscle fibers. You have to try and eat between 30 minutes to 2 hours after your exercise. For me, my go-to meal is 60 grams of oats, 2 bananas, 4 large eggs, 2 scoops of whey protein, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I blend that all in the blender, and then I add that onto the pan and make me some high protein pancakes. And what I also do is I add some mixed berries and some honey on top of it so that it tastes better. That all adds to about 1000 calories, 70 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs, and only 26 grams of fat. It's clean, it's balanced, and it gives your body everything it needs. It has the protein, it has the carbs, and it has enough fat to not make you fat, but actually to help your body with energy and hormone regulation. And another thing that people miss is hydration. Drinking water after eating that protein need. Your body needs that water for your muscle as well. So try and drink about 500 milliliters to 1 liter after your meal. And here are some habits that will actually help your recovery be faster and be more efficient. Number 1 is sleep. If you are not sleeping for at least 7 hours a day, you are leaving some gains on the table. Muscle growth literally happens when you sleep. That's when your body releases growth hormone. And number 2 is eating enough protein throughout the day. I've been saying it in all my videos, but I'll say it again. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 150, 160, 200 pounds, eat that amount of protein. And thirdly is active recovery. Even on your rest day, you should still try and move a little bit. If that is walking, light stretching, you still have to keep your body active, but not enough to put strain on your muscles. Now here are some common mistakes that a lot of people do, and even I was a victim of this. And mistake number 1 is skipping the cool down. When you finish your last rep and straight away leave, your body is still filled with blood and tension. You need to release that tension from your muscles for them to recover faster. The mistake number 2 is waiting too long to eat after the gym. When you do that, you will feel flat and you'll feel even more tired. Mistake number 3 is eating junk food after the gym. Eating junk food filled with oil and sugar will slow down your digestion and you will start feeling sluggish and actually have less energy. The key is to have clean meals that will actually fuel your body. And mistake number 4 is not having recovery days. You don't grow in the gym. You grow after the gym when your body has time to recover and to repair the muscle fibers that you've been tearing. That's when the real muscle growth is being made. So don't skip rest. That's when your body actually levels up. Once I started doing that full routine, stretching after the gym, eating right, drinking enough water, and focusing on my recovery, everything started to change. I wasn't stiff anymore, my lifts actually went up faster, and I was filled with more energy throughout the day. And here's the mindset shift that actually stuck with me. Training is when you break down your muscles, and recovery is when your muscles have time to repair itself. So if you're only focusing on the gym part, but you're ignoring the recovery, you're missing half of the process. Your post-workout routine doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be consistent. The same with your workouts. So make sure that you actually have a post-workout routine, because that will actually help your body recover and help you make more gains. Remember, you become the person you want to be by pushing through the times you want to quit.